Malate, the premier party place in the city of Manila. But once the music stops and the hangover ends, ang matatagpuan mo ay isang lugar na mayaman sa kasaysayan at kwento. Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and this is another episode of Kwentong Kanto. It is believed that Malate came from the Tagalog word maalat, or salty. Legends say that the tide waters from Manila Bay went all the way past the Malate Church to as far as where the Medyo Circle is, a few hundred meters away. As a result, the seawater polluted the fresh water from the wells in the area, making drinking water salty. Nang panahon ng Kastila, Malate ay isang maliit na open space na may fishing village. At nang dumating ng Amerikano, the place changed, and they re-laid out the roads, and it became the trendiest and newest place for upper-class Filipinos and American families to live. American expatriates and upper-class Filipinos lived in high-rise apartments and wide bungalows in the area. Pagkatapos ng Second World War, bumalik na naman ang mga mayayamang pamilya sa Malate at itinayo uli ang kanilang mga bahay. And this place remained residential up until the 1970s. But there are two sides of Malate: the domain of the wealthy, the west side of Taft Avenue, and the lower and middle-class families of the eastern side of Taft Avenue. Malate began to transform in the 1970s into what we now know as the tourist belt. These big lots and areas and residential apartments were converted into small hotels and pension houses. In the 1970s and 80s, the place would transform with the coming of clubs like Penguin and Cafe Adriatico. This started the beginning of Malate being the entertainment district of Manila. Then by the 1990s, Manila would take a gay twist, and it was branded as the center of gay life in Manila and the venue of the annual Gay Pride Parade. But until today, on the western side of Malate, there remain several quiet middle-class homes with several apartment rows converted into dormitories for students studying nearby at De La Salle University. At sa ibang bahagi, and on a more religious note, ang Malate ay tahanan ng isa sa mga pinakalumang simbahan sa Pilipinas, the Malate Church. Since it was located far from the bombing of Intramuros, the Malate Church survived World War II and remains as a staunch symbol of our past. Built in the 16th century on the same spot where it is now, the church is known as the Nuestra Señora de Remedios, or Our Lady of Remedies, the patron saint of pregnant women. The Malate Church was first destroyed by an earthquake in 1645. After 20 years, though, it was ordered to be destroyed from the inside out through fire by Governor General Sabinano Manrique de Lara in fear of the constant attacks being made by Chinese pirate Limahong. It was later rebuilt by Father Dionisio Suarez. Noong 1760, ito ay naging headquarters o base ng mga British when they attacked Intramuros. Noong 1868, nakaranas ng isang lindol ang Malate Church with damage that was beyond repair. So it was rebuilt by Reverend Francisco Cuadrado. And this sad history was also taken further at the close of World War II, where it became the place where the Colombian fathers were massacred. And until today, the Malate Church still stands as a symbol of the area's relevance as a place for prayer and partying. Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and I'll see you next time on Kwentong Kanto.